Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to some Cheatlanders. So this time on Cheatlanders, we're going to be covering one of the best guns to run, which is the AK. In my opinion, it's probably the cheapest gun, like cheapest budget best gun. Just because like M4s are so ridiculously expensive. Just the price of the guns alone, not to mention the mods that you got to put on them, there's a huge difference. Like 2200, 9K, it's 8.5. Like big difference. Um, for a budget version, I don't even run the grip slot on it. I'll just throw a muzzle mount on it. Um, hit it with a light stock. Extra mods are okay if you can find them for the same price. It doesn't matter because even green, these things are gonna get scooped up. So it doesn't really matter. Like there's no super cheap way that you can build these that like somebody's not gonna gobble it up if they kill you. So I wouldn't worry about that. I would just build it with good mods, enough to get the job done, right? Not not overly, because that's the whole point of this series is not to build your guns with mods that they don't need in order to get the job done. You want light stock, of course. Cluster is good. This was just the same price with weakening on it, and I'll take weakening. Weakening's great. Rifling, of course, you can run suppressor or muzzle brake. The difference in price between muzzle brakes and flash hider seems to be about even now, even though muzzle brakes are better. So buy muzzle brakes if you're not going to buy this. The flash hiders appear to be pointless because the point of the flash hider before was just they were super cheap. Like their stats are garbo, but they were cheap. Um, so yeah, suppressors obviously the best. You're gonna pay a little bit more, but uh, you can go muzzle brake if you're trying to pinch pennies. And then an optic. Usually torso arm is good, but I think the optic probably doesn't make a lot of difference. Let's go to the shooting range and we'll show you what the damage looks like. Um, you're gonna want to run probably like only blue or purple ammo in these. Gold's a bit excessive unless you're doing arena. Um, the difference is going to be an extra shot when you upgrade to purple. So, uh, like with blue, 30. So you're looking at what, 4 shots and 2 for the head. So it's only going to make a difference in like arms and bodies, and probably the same. Yeah, the same for T5s. So you're gonna 4-shot these and probably 5-shot these. Yep. But if you throw purple in it, now you're looking at 3 shots. So 3 shots, it's still 2 to head, um, but then you can get 4 shots instead of 5, and you can get 2 on the head here. So I think purple's probably the way to go. I would use quick mags because they're cheap, and purple ammo. That way you don't lose a lot of ammo if you die with it. It's only 30 rounds, like you'll survive. And then these are about the mods that you need. Um, if you wanted to run heated or something, you're going to pay more for them. This is like, I'm trying to build it as cheap as possible, but effective. And I mean, 30 yards is actually fairly far. Like, that's 30 yards away. So just ask yourself in game, how long do you shoot further than that? Because cluster is the cheapest damage mod that gives you the most bang for your buck. Like, if you're shooting further than that with an AK, then maybe you should carry a sniper, uh, because it's unnecessary. Like, you're gonna get some damage reduction, like 40. I mean, it's still decent, even out of range. It's not awful. It's just you're gonna have to probably throw that extra shot back on for bodies. But up close, you're going to lose a shot on killing them, and it'll be worth it. Now, it's going to be worse if you run blue ammo. So obviously, Like then it's gonna be like 6 for T5 and 5 for T4. Unless you get some sort of AK with some extra damage mods or whatever. I couldn't find any for a reasonable price. Like basically the base AK was like 2,900, and if you wanted one with mods it was like over 4. And that was for the Garbo mods. Like I didn't even look for a penetrating one, and those are probably going to run you a 6 to 10. So then you're looking at like M4 range, and at that point you might as well just buy an M4, right? So, but yeah, that's basically as good as an AK gets. I'd say purple ammo, um, rifling cluster, light, and then torso arm. Unless you're going for, I mean, headshots won't really matter because you're not going to get an extra shot count on head. So if you throw headshot on these, like on a base AK, or even one with a little bit of extra pen on it, like it's not going to make a difference in shot count. So I wouldn't bother with headshot. I would just go torso and arm, one or the other, or both, is what I would rock on these. So that's it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.